Good morning and welcome to my hometown. Well, my home bedroom. I flew back to England a couple of days ago and I decided that I wanted to show you guys what I bring with me makeup wise when I travel. I also haven't done a talking version of any of these yet, so apologize if my voice is highly annoying, or I'm annoying, who knows. I'm just going to show you like a quick little rendition of my everyday makeup when I'm away. Right now I'm in England, so I can still do like an actual face of makeup. I'm not in like a hot country where I can't do it. Start off with, always got to prep the face, prime the face. So I go in with the Virgin Marula Oil Luxury Facial Oil from Drunk Elephant. This stuff is like a gold mine and keeps my face like super hydrated, especially when I've been on the plane. So I shove some of that on and then I grab myself primer. This is the Even Skin Tone Primer by Smashbox, and I just grab a smidge of that on the thing and I dot it around my face. It should even out my skin tone and kind of like close up those pores. It's really warm for some reason. I have no idea why. England is supposed to be cold and raining. What's going on? I also just hair dried my hair. That's probably another reason why I'm just like. Okay, so next, my It Cosmetics, my favorite CC cream of all time. I will never use anything else, probably. Like, I've tried other things and then I always like end up coming straight back to this little babe. This is in the color medium tan, so I just grab that and I put like a pump on my hand right here, and I get my damp beauty blender and I just go in one dab of that and then I start tapping it into my face. I put my hair up, but I just blow dried it, so like I really don't want to mess it up, but at the same time it's all up in my face. Okay. So next up we have concealer, and I am absolutely obsessing over the Jouer concealer, the Jouer concealer right now, in the shade Creme Brulee. That's my shade right here. It's a little bit lighter than my normal skin tone, so that it will like brighten my under eyes and like the highlight bones and stuff like that. Nikki Tutorials like raves about this, so I was like, alright, gotta try it, and I tried it and now I'm never ever leaving, so I'm here for it. It is here for it. So I just shove a little bit under the eyes. I see a lot of people do this like in different ways. This is just like my method. A little bit on the nose, a little bit on the lipsy, a little bit here, a little bit on the forehead, and if there's any like weird little areas like I'm like not vibing, shove a little bit there. And I usually start with my like chin and nose so that the concealer can kind of sit on my under eye and like, you know, sink in and like do its good stuff. So like hopefully I don't look like I'm dying because I've been on a flight for 25 years. So I just go on the lip and kind of like in those little creases because they ain't playing. And then in the forehead. And then down the nose. And you should get this like really nice like kind of sheen on the nose. Then we go for the little eyesies. So you start at the bottom and you kind of work the product out. So make sure you pull it down. And then all the way out. Like make sure it's like all the way up here. It's really nice. Now that we have foundation, our little base or a CC cream, and our concealer down, we are going to move on to some powder. Where did I put the powder? Oh, here she is. So I got my powder, and this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder, which is like the bomb. I don't use anything else. Tap a bit of product out just like that. Grab your beauty blender, dip it in, and kind of just like put it right underneath your eyes. And give you that nice, beautiful white sheen that we all like to look like crazy people. Same with the other side. tap it in, make a stupid face. I also like to put a little bit around the nose again, the kind of the places I get like super shiny, so like on my forehead, a little bit on the chinsies, and I kind of just leave that there. Don't panic, it won't stay there forever, it just stays and it sits just whilst I do my eye makeup. If any powder falls down from my eyes, I can wipe it off and everything will be Gucci. So the palettes I brought with me on this trip is the limited edition eyeshadow palette from Too Faced. This is like one of my favorites. It's like the little pet edition that they had, and it has all these really, really pretty colors right here. I'm like absolutely dead by it. And it gives me kind of the most like natural eye looks, which I'm always into. And then I also have the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat, which has kind of like more warmy tones. Today I'm gonna go more for like the natural look, so I'm going to go with my little pap right here, and I am going to start with the color Bow Wow right here, which is this one over here. And I'm just taking a little brush. I actually have no idea where I got this brush, but it's a great brush. Oh, it's from Shopo. So I got this brush from Shopo, and it is the 223 Petite Eye Blender. So I actually use this first, and I'm gonna grab my product on there. Then I'm gonna work it into my crease right here. Kind of just like outlining it, bringing it down so you kind of have like that straight line down, and then into the crease like that. And I kind of just work it right into the corner, and I leave it kind of like that. And then I do the same thing to the other side. See how I kind of have like the line and then straight down, and that's all you want to do for that. And then you go in with a fluffier brush. This is also Shopo, and this one is in 227. I'd love to tell you what it says, but it's all worn off because that's how much I use the brush. I blend it out, kind of all the way like up to my eyebrow, and I like blend this out so it's not such a harsh like line, and it makes it like nice and smoky and just like a nice finish, you know, a nice finish. The other little trick that Nikki Tutorials taught me is to bring this darker color and like right underneath your eyebrow bone, just like work a little bit into there, because it will give your eyes some like depth. It's dope. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Same thing on the other side. Then I am going to go back into this palette again, and I'm going to take this lighter color, which is called Bad to the Bone, and I'm going to take that again with the smaller brush, which I had with the Shopo 223, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. I'm going to tap it on because that will give more color payoff. So I'm just going to tap that onto the lid like so, and then I kind of like wipe it around. Wipe it around. You just really tell I'm not a beauty guru. So same thing on the other eye. Tap it on. Wipe it around. That's kind of what it looks like. It's super simple, super natural, but it's like a nice little smoky eye. Now that you've done that, you can stop looking like a complete crazy person and wipe off your bake underneath your eye. I use the word bake. Maybe I am a beauty guru. You use your big fluffy brush right here. Again, just a giant fluffy brush I've had forever in my bag, and I just use it for everything. Savior. And you're just gonna grab that product that's underneath your eye, and you're just gonna wipe it off. Nice and gentle. Don't go insane. Just like dust it off. T-zone. Oh my god, this entire time I've been like, what is it called? T-zone. Thank you. I'm gonna get to my favorite part of all makeup on the planet, and something that I do basically every single day, which is my liquid liner. This is a godsend from the Planet eyeliner. Literally, I used to use Sephora liquid eyeliner for ages and ages, and I was like, oh, this is great, it's easy. But actually, the pen versions of these eyeliners are so much better, but I couldn't find one that like didn't dry out and get crusty and like be all weird. So I've just come across this Givenchy black eyeliner. I wonder if it has a color. Wait. Oh, it's called Liner Disturbia, and it's quite literally the best thing I've ever used in my entire life. I don't think I'll ever go back from this eyeliner. I've probably said that about every single product, but whatever. I'm just gonna take this. See the nib right there? It's like super easy to maneuver as well, which is wonderful. I'm gonna take my little mirror because there's no way in hell I can do this on my phone. And we'll start with this eye. What you wanna do is you wanna get from the crease of your eye and you kind of want to draw a line up to the corner of your eyebrow. Obviously not all the way up unless you're looking for a wild look today, which we're not doing, but so you'll grab from the right from that little eye and you pull it to kind of about there, but you see it's like right in line with my eye. Yeah, so you do the exact same thing on the other side. I feel like I have to be silent when I do it, otherwise like, it's just gonna go all over the place. If you ever feel that? Because legit, that's my life. And then, starting with the eye that you just drew the other line on, you wanna grab from the outside, and you pull it forward. Literally like that, and it causes a nice little line like that. Same thing on the other side. Oh, cool. Oh, pull it forward. So now you have these two little lines that are kind of like not filled in. So then what you're gonna do is you go into the center of the eye and you connect the line so that it's connected to the top of the eye and you fill it in. This is the easiest way that I find to do eyeliner because I've tried every way. I've tried the like just try and draw it straight on and then down. It never ever comes out properly. Whereas this is like you've already created like a template. It's literally like paint by numbers. Woohoo! What I gotta say is one side will always, without fail, be different to the other side. And you know what? As soon as you put mascara, gosh, my words. As soon as you put mascara on, it's all the same, so it doesn't matter. But this is kind of where we're at right now. We've got our eyeshadow on, we've got our nice clean line. Make sure it's clean. And now we're gonna shove on some mascara. So we start always with with Lash Food. It's this conditioning collagen, but it's a lash primer. So I always put this on before I put my mascara on because it just helps my eyelashes lift and moisturize them and makes them grow. So why wouldn't you use it? It's like white like this. You shove a nice little layer right here. Already lifted, already looking spectacular. And then straight away, I do not let it rest. I go straight in with this, which is the Damn Girl Mascara by Too Faced. This is my new favorite mascara. They actually sent this to me and I'm always really wary of mascaras. So, like the two things that I would take to a desert island would be mascara and eyeliner, so gotta be good. This is amazing. So I go straight in with this. The brush looks like this. It's like a big fluffy situation. I just put a few layers. I'm not gonna lie. I put a few layers, not one layer. I go kind of ham. Because eyelashes frame the face and I don't use fake eyelashes because my eyelashes are already super long. So, wow. A few of those layers, make them nice and long. Make sure you start from the root. This is also another great thing about wearing eyeliner because if you get it on your eye, you cannot see it. It's magical. I mean. Look at that. Yo, look at that. Like, honestly, makes all the difference to your eyes. And then I just grab whatever's left on the brush and I put it on the bow. And I make a really funny face. If you don't do this when you're doing mascara, who are you? And teach me. Thank you. Same thing on the other side. Beautiful eyes are donezo. These are the window to the soul, so give them some love. Who am I? Guru makeup artist right here. to the brows. I don't go crazy with my brows ever, especially when I'm traveling. Like, that's way too much effort. So I literally just get my Gimme Brow right here from Benefit in the color 4.5. And I literally just give my eyebrows a little bit of love, put a little bit in. Always going up on those eyebrows if you want that big bushy eyebrow effect. I haven't touched my eyebrows in like 2 years, 3 years? I have no idea. Make sure you put like a nice amount in the front and you kind of just like push them in towards your nose so that they have that like cool like bush-like effect, yeah. Next up, we're gonna go straight in with some bronzer right here, which we have the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I grabbed myself a giant fluffy brush right here. This is the Revlon brush, and it's a powder brush, but I like to use it for my bronzer because I feel like it gives me like a nice workable space. So I grab a bit of that. I kind of like dust it on my hand a little bit so it's not too intense, and then I go right into the cheekbone and I put it right up into my hairline. Make sure you kind of like dust it out so it's not like a too intense line. I know some people like that, but yeah, I'm not part of that gang. Same thing on the other side. Also, I found like I have a much more indented side on this side, and this side is much more like kind of just winging it because I have no idea where the dent is because I can't duck face on this side. It's weird. Pull it up into the hairline, dust it in, and then grab a little bit more, dust it off, and make sure you like work into that hairline above because you kind of want that really nice fade. Yeah, this transformation is coming together. All right. So that's all dusted in. And then, most important step for me is to contour my jaw. So grab a bit on there, same thing, dust it off, and then really work it in all the way down your neck, all the way under the chin. This like eliminates that kind of like, if you have a double chin syndrome, or if you just kind of want to snatch that jaw, this is the best step of all time, and I'm so glad I know it. Whatever the excess is, I kind of put on our lip. Make you look like you have bigger lips. Ooh, look at that shadow. And then I grab just a smidge, and I mean smidge, more. That's it. I just go down the sides of my nose. Just like so, and right underneath. We're gonna go straight into our highlights. So you've seen me use this palette 1 million times. It is my favorite. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and it's called That Glow. I've basically killed it. I've killed every single color in this, but I'm currently obsessing with Sunburst because, you know, it's one of the only ones I have left. So what I do is I grab a fluffy brush, just like so, another brush that I have no idea what it's from, but it's one of these fan brushes, so it's like nice and easy to get it into the places that you want. And I'm gonna grab the color Sunburst right here, which is the lightest shade. And I'm gonna put it right just above my cheekbone, and I work it out. Me love some highlighting. And then you grab like a tiny bit more of it, and this is another Nikki Tutorials trick. Can you tell I watch a lot of YouTube? Whoop. And you go from here and you pull it all the way down outside of your lip and back up. And it gives you like this glass skin effect, which I really don't know what that means, but that's what Nikki says, but it looks cool. So same thing on the other side. Pull it down the outside of the lip and back up. And then whatever excess I have, I put it at the top here, like above my eyebrows, and on my nose. Oh yeah. And on my top lip, right here. Yeah, this feels like the longest tutorial on the planet. I swear I do this a lot faster when I'm not filming, but I gotta tell you what I'm doing. Last but not least step-ish is I use this Smashbox Brow Tech Shaping Powder. I have this little beauty spot on my face, which I love, and I don't want him to leave, so I like to bring him out with this beauty powder. I know there's other products out there that are actually made to make freckles, but this is kind of like the best thing that I've found so far that's close enough to being able to fix it for me. So just grab that and fill in. You see, and then he's like loud and proud and here and living his dreams. Camera died, which is great. Not enough space on my phone, which is wonderful. We're back. What was I talking about? lips. I always use this lip perfector. I'm not going crazy. I don't like doing crazy lips unless I've really got a special occasion. So I'm gonna use this lip perfector by Topshop, and I don't know if they sell this anymore. I really hope so. It's just a nourishing balm. There you go, really simple. It doesn't even have a color to it apparently. So I just grab a little bit of that and I squish it until it gives me some product. Yeah. And then I just kind of work this entire lip. This just kind of brings our natural lip color back to you, with a little pinky tint, which I like. Boom, just like that. Very final step of this mission that we have gone through together is ye old photo finish primer water, so you can use it before as well, but I like to set and finish with this. Just grab your hair back so you don't completely ruin it. Spritz away. Woo! And then find anything in your power that you can flush your face with. Flush your face. I just don't have words. I think I should just write my own dictionary because I make up so many. So keep flushing. I can't. I'm gonna die. Alright. Flush, 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 flush. Your face is all dewily done. You ruined your hair because you put it behind your ears. This is the finished look. Super easy, super glowy, and still looks very natural even though we have like a good eye on there. We have a very natural lip and a good amount of highlighter, so we look glowy and fresh and beautiful. So I hope you like this look. Please let me know if you want to see more of these kind of videos, more of me chatting absolute rubbish to you guys. I really enjoy doing it actually, it's really fun. Please like, subscribe and comment. I'm starting my YouTube channel again, so let's be a part of this family together. I hope you want to be. Okay. Thank you so much everybody for watching. Kisses.